Hi and welcome to this ADF Academy presented by Comsys. My name is Christian and today I'm going to show you how to download log files from the ADF Active Filter. The ADF Active Filter is creating log files every time an event is happening and the ADF is tripping, or doing the normal operation. It creates trend files in 10-minute intervals. If we want to get the log files, we need to go into the website, the Active Filter website. We're logging in here with admin, and what we get is our standard interface. Right now the filter is not running, there's no load connected, but that's it. If we look now in the events, here we see that something happened. So there was an external alarm, for example like a fire alarm or something like that. With that, the active filter tripped and it created a log file. To download this log file, I can just right click here, save link as, and I can download the log file. That takes a little bit time until the log file is fully downloaded. You can expect roughly 10-15 seconds until the download is completed. Now here you can see the last log file that happened. So the last log file that during the operation of the filter happened. If now a bunch of events happened afterward, like your event happened earlier that year, or maybe you rebooted the active filter a few times afterwards, then you will not have this download link available here anymore. To find the rest, everything is still stored on the SD card. So to find the rest, we need to go to a little bit hidden link. If we go to dynamic/card_list, then we will find all of the log files. And you see here it's in a reversed numbering system. So the latest number, the biggest number is the latest log file. And here you can see the older log files that happen as well. This is a test system, so in this test system we're getting a lot of trip and lot of log files. So this is usually not what you would see in a real system. In a real system you would maybe have, after a year you maybe have a few log files, but that's it. You can also see that these log files have different sizes. Usually for Comsys the most important ones are the bigger ones, and the normal size of a log file is round about 4 to 5 megabyte. So in the 4 to 5 megabyte range, if we see something here, this is an ideal log file. The smaller files can of course still help us, but they are maybe not as important. So we can still download these ones. So let's download a bunch of the log files here, and one more over here, and then we have at least a few of them. So if you have an error in your system and we ask you to download some log files, we want you typically to download somewhere between 5 and maybe 10 log files, but make sure that at least 1 or 2 of them is a log file that is a bigger log file, about 4 to 5 megabyte log file. Now I was talking also about the trend files, and if we look here, there's an extra folder for trend, and in here we have all these trend file data. And trend files are created each time the filter is energized, and then every 10 minutes we're writing some information into this trend file. And also these ones we can download here, save link as, and download. Here we cannot really say something about the size, the typical size of a trend file. If you run the filter for a long period of time, it might be a few megabytes, but still here the 66 kilobyte can still have good information for us included. Now we want to send that information over to Comsys, and here we have now the folder with all the log files downloaded. It really makes sense to put all of that together into a zip file. So let's zip that all together, and what you're getting out is a single file which is quite a bit smaller than the rest. So sending that via email is totally no problem. Otherwise there are other solutions like WeTransfer or something like that, and then you can get these log files over to us. That is all for today. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.